Hey guys, this is Jughead82, and if you guys remember, a while back I did a package vid for some games I received from GameStop. The first one was Evil Dead Regeneration, a really good game, and the second one was a game called TNA Impact. Now I sent the game back because it didn't install. It was a messed up copy, I guess. And when I sent it back, I had to pay like $5 shipping through my postal service to ship it back to them. And the game that I had got back, it plays. I installed it on my system and whatnot. But if you remember, that game that I sent back to them was complete. Game had the cover and the booklet. They sent me back the game in the generic box. Yay, great times. Yeah, the generic box. And yeah, thank you. No booklet or nothing, just a fucking game in the box. But at least the game plays, you know. But yeah, this is going to be a mini review of the TNA Impact game, narrated over. And hope you guys enjoy the vid. Hey guys, this is Jughead82, and as you can see, the game is loading up right now. If you can't tell by the little loading, the long ass loading, it's TNA Impact for the ps3. Now, a bunch of people shit on this game, and it has its flaws, its pros, and its cons. But the thing about this game I liked was, you know, the fact that it was a different game from what WWE had, and just being able to play with a game that had a TNA feel to it, or somewhat TNA feel to it. The graphics on this game are pretty good. You have AJ Styles coming through right now, and it's not a bad game graphically, because the wrestlers, I mean, they look really good. As you can see, this video is a little bit different because I just kind of edited a bunch of video clips of me actually playing the game together and basically narration of the video. But like I say, TNA Impact has a lot going for it, gameplay wise. It's very fast paced, and I like a fast paced wrestling game because I'm a guy that grew up playing the SmackDown, back in the day, SmackDown versus Raw. I mean, the SmackDown series back in the day, put it like that. The thing that people complained about this game was, first of all, the roster is short. Starting out the game, you might have roughly 20 wrestlers to play with. And then you have a bunch of generic wrestlers added into the roster to make it up to like roughly 45 wrestlers, I believe, altogether. This game was released in 2008, but the game had been talked about, and companies were trying to get to sign on to the game since like 2003. The first time I saw actual promoting video about a wrestling game for TNA was in 2003, like I said, and it was D'Lo Brown who was with TNA at the time, and you can see how long that was. As you can see through the video, I'm playing through story mode is Suicide, and the story with this Suicide character who ends up becoming an actual wrestler in TNA wrestling is that he was like the top dog in TNA, and he ends up getting his ass kicked severely, and it leads you to creating a wrestler. As you just saw, I tried my best to create Rob Van Dam. That's another thing about this game that's really flawed, is to create a wrestler mode. Not that many options to create your wrestler, and so forth. Once you actually get to the actual setup where you actually go, you have a continuing of the story mode and whatnot, and you start in Mexico. And the thing that's different about TNA, like I said, gameplay wise, the controls feel more fluent. You don't have to do a move and wait for an entire animation to go through. You're just doing the moves bit by bit. And also another thing about this game that's really terrible is the fact that they promised so many match options and only delivered a little bit. So that really kind of hurts TNA Impact, because there was so much hype about the game and whatnot. As you can see, I have Rob Van Dam, and I'm supposed to be doing something with RVD. This is who I have right now going through my season mode with, if you will. But like I say, TNA is an okay game. I'll probably give it like maybe a 7 out of 10. This is Jughead82, signing off.